receives the email, it will actually trigger inbound actions. Okay, now I am going to create a inbound action here. Create demo inc. So which table? On which table you want to create a record?
Garage issue.
Okay, we'll do one thing. Yeah, we'll use garage issue. Okay. Okay, here you have to select record action, reply email. So here you are actually creating record, right? You will use record action here. So let us say whenever you send an email to ServiceNow, if you have to reply that email, then you will use reply email. So record action you have to select. Okay, you must select active checkbox. So stop processing, I'll actually explain in detail. Okay. ServiceNow system will identify whatever the email that you are sending, whether that is replied email or forwarded email or new email, ServiceNow system can easily identify. So how it will identify? Using these email properties. If the email subject has RE, AW, or something like this, okay, something like this, it will be identified as replied email. Okay. So if subject contains forward or FWD, that will be identified as forwarded email. So here in the inbound action, here if the email is new email or forwarded email or replied email, if the email is new email, then create a record. Okay, execution order. So order means with order with the lowest number will be executed first. Okay, so the person who is sending an email, if the person has specific role, if that person has specific role, only then execute this inbound action. That is actually about required role. So let us say only from this particular email address accept the emails. Okay. So here how ServiceNow system will identify the email has this particular role. He will be sending from email, right? So first it will actually check in the user table. User table, there is email address field, right? So if that email address is present in the user table, that particular member has this particular role or not, it will check. Clear or not? So if you want to trigger this action only when the mail is coming from this particular email address, then that is actually from. Okay. So let us say only from able tutor email address, if the email is coming only, then trigger this action. Okay, able tutor will have email address, right? abletutor@gmail.com, example.com. So if the email is coming from this email address, only then this action will be triggered. So now I am not going to use this one. Here I am going to use this type and condition. Condition I am actually keeping if the email subject contains create garage issue record. Create okay. So this is actually condition field. This is actually condition string field. So this is actually for more advanced conditions. So this condition, same condition I can actually keep here as well. Okay. So I can use current object here. Current dot subject contains or current dot subject index of create garage issue. So I can actually use condition as well here, like current dot subject dot index of greater than -1. So this way also I can keep condition.
Can you explain this condition? I didn't get.
See, if the subject contains this keyword, if the subject contains this keyword, okay, this will not give answer -1. Then condition will be satisfied as true. If this condition satisfies true, only then this action will be executed.
Okay.
Okay. See, whatever the subject that is coming, right? That subject contains this particular keyword. It will not return -1. If it doesn't contain this keyword, it will return -1.
Understood.
Okay. So this is
Like
why
this is mentioned into the email properties, right? One of the condition.
which is -1 now.
Yes.
-1 is actually JavaScript, man. I'll show you.
Okay.
Index of method returns -1 if the value is not found. Hope you understand.
Yes. Yes. This option also into the email properties. I have pasted into the chat. Please see.
Which one?
I have pasted into the chat.
See, this is different, man.
Okay.
This is different.
All right.
This is actually totally related to ServiceNow. The one which I have mentioned is actually JavaScript.
Okay.
So either you can use this condition or this condition. This is actually condition string type field. So if you just right click on this one, this is actually condition script field. Okay. This is actually condition field. Filter condition. Okay. So now I can just remove this one. I can actually use this one. So if the subject contains keyword create garage issue, then it has to create a record on the garage issue table. So here you can just go to the actions. Here you can actually write the script. Okay. So if there is no scripting required, you can actually use this field actions. So here obviously you will need scripting. So here write current object. Current object refers to this particular table. Current object refers to this particular table. Okay. Do you guys understand? Current object refers to this particular table. Email object refers to the emails that you are receiving. Event is related to events. So we have discussed events topic, right? gs.event queue. Those things.
So one question, like for emails, can we get the multiple emails? Can we mention the
Can we?
receiving emails? Can we mention multiple emails?
Yeah. See, for
Receive
each
from.
email, for each email, it will actually trigger one time. If you are sending an email, action will be triggered. If multiple emails are getting, if ServiceNow instance is receiving multiple emails, so inbound actions will be triggered multiple times. For each,
So,
for the
my
email
doubt
that,
is like, sorry sir, actually I want to ask, like, you said like we have to mention the name where you have mentioned before. From email, you mentioned like every tutor. So for that person, you would receive an email. Right? At the same like that in that option, can we include other emails, multiple emails, or else we have to give a script?
Can anybody understand this one? Did anybody understand this one? Because I couldn't hear.
Receiving email, like in the options which we have said, field, receive field option.
I think receipt email other than able tutor, he was asking for the different one. Is it right,
Yeah,
Ravi?
different. It's not. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what is the question, Naresh?
No, yeah, the receipt email, right? We are using like able tutor at the top examples.com, right? He was expecting other than that actually.
Yeah, other than that,
From email. Exactly. This
from
one.
email. So other than
Yeah.
that, if we keep any other email, is what you are asking, right?
Yes, yes. We can only give a single email at that place, or we can give multiple.
See, what you can do is you can actually create a user account. Directly, you cannot provide email here.
Right.
You
Right.
can create a user account. That user account you have to add here. So whatever the email that you want to specify, you have to add that email address to the user account that you are creating.
Okay. Fine.
Understand, Ravi?
Yeah. Yeah. Got it. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So because your voice, I'm not able to get it. Your voice is
We have
coming
some problem with
at low
this.
frequency. Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Fine, Ravi. So here, this current object refers to this particular target table. Email object refers to the email that we are receiving. Event object related to the event that is like gs.event queue, something like that. So this is actually for logging purpose. So like what is returning? Okay. So logging is nothing but debugging, for debugging purpose. Okay. So this classifier, I did not ever use this one. I didn't get chance to use this classifier. So here current object refers to this particular table, right? So here you will actually use current. So current dot u underscore caller is equal to. Okay. So I'm just giving gs dot get user ID. Get user ID is actually the person who is actually sending the email is actually current logged in user, is what it will take. Okay. So how system will actually identify the current logged in user based on the email. So the email that you use to send an email, right? If that email is there in the ServiceNow system, then it will actually keep the your name as current logged in user. Okay. So whatever the email that you are sending, if that is not there in the ServiceNow system, here in the caller, it will be set as guest user. I'll show you that. Okay. So current dot u underscore short description. So short description, I want to keep email subject. So email dot subject. Current dot u underscore description is equal to email dot body underscore text. Okay. So what are all the other fields are available? So okay, you will fill the field something like this one. Okay. After that, what you will do? You will use current dot insert. Insert function will actually create a record. Okay. Insert function will actually create a record. So here, right, this is actually server side scripting. Here you can write glide records as well. Okay. So I am just creating an inbound email action. Just created this one. Okay. Now what I am going to do is, with this particular subject, so I have sent an email. So now what will happen? ServiceNow will receive that email. Once the ServiceNow receives that email, if the subject contains keyword, inbound action will be triggered. So that is new email only, right? So subject doesn't contain keywords replied or forwarded email. There is no keyword as such, right? So then, so once you receive the email, just a moment, guys. Yeah. Usually it will take some time to receive the email.
Uday, in the beginning days, you would have told that with the help of email, we can create a record in the table. Is this the same, right?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, okay.
Why is it taking too much time?
Maybe SMTP issue, I guess.
Yeah, I believe. So now it is received. Okay. So it has actually received the email. And it has also created the record. This is the record that is created. So caller is actually guest, because whatever the email that I have sent, right, udaykishore522@gmail.com, this Gmail address is not there in my ServiceNow system in the user table. That is why system has actually kept this particular caller as guest user. Okay. So here you can see subject is actually create garage issue. Hi, I am facing issue with my car. Okay, this is the record that is actually created on the garage issue table. Okay, from the email I am able to create the record.